guys, welcome to Beer 30 Big Ditch. Big Ditch
Doc James.
Doc James, baby. Like Jock James, but Doc. Get it?
Like on the Doc.
I love the color of the can. It's very nice.
Yes.
Very pleasing to the eye.
The beer looks nice too. It's like an orangish color, isn't it?
Prost.
Oh, wow.
They taste nice too.
Oh, wow.
Not too sour.
A sour fruit
Yummy.
beer.
Yummy.
Sour ale with fruit juice.
That reminds me of,
Yummy. Guys, why are we watching Hello
Like
from the Magic
Laffy
Tavern
Taffy?
still, right? We're
What?
doing our own version.
Listening
Hello from the Magic Tavern.
or watching it?
Or watching it. I don't know.
what are you
There-
talking
There are
about?
some YouTube videos with Hello from the Magic Tavern, by the way. Hello from the Magic Tavern, one of the best podcasts ever, starring Arnie Niekamp.
It's from
Cool.
the magic. It's a podcast from the Magical Land of Food.
Arnie Niekamp. I think, man, you make a great chunt. And obviously, our Arnie is definitely...
I do have 7 dicks.
I'd be Usador, of course. Wizard of Truffle with Theseus. Master of Light channel. They play with Master of Lights. Yeah, I was naming this feeling like you're doing this. You're going to be certain who mistake.
Are the Beatles of the late 90s?
Beatles and the Light. Okay, guys. Let's. How are you guys doing? This guy's a boss over here. I think. Aren't
Yeah,
you like the
like a
7-line?
boss.
Aren't you like 7
Like a
line being
boss.
chancellor? Like if
Like a
6 people
boss.
die, you're the chancellor,
Like
right?
a
That's how this
boss.
works now.
I'm pretty sure it's about 6 people away from the
Yeah.
chancellor.
So if you it's like someone kills them for you.
I'm like the
Yeah.
vice.
Like if someone kills those people,
I can't use that
you're
title
chancellor.
though. I am just.
I'm saying, call
It's been a long week.
Call me, I'll kill those
It's been a
guys.
long week.
Dirty
Your days are numbered,
Done
Kent
dirty.
Severoon.
Oh, God. I hate that.
He's a
fucker.
fan of this, so you know.
No, we love you, Dog. You know
Just
it's a
kidding,
joke,
dog.
obviously.
Skin dog. I'll
He's
be
like,
over later.
It's like come on with Dr. Ruth.
Tea and crumpets over at your house.
Come on with come on with Dr. Ruth Chan. That's what I do in bed. I'm going to fuck you now, Dr. Ruth Chan.
Dr. Uchan is a very nice lady.
She is. I met her. She actually came to Six one time.
Like, you've met all the stars.
No, I have.
We've mingled.
Stephen Amell. T. Diggs.
Robbie Amell.
No,
Amell.
Have not met. Amell's the third one. He's Girth Amell. I think
No,
it's
that's the sister, Amel.
that's actually kind of a nice name.
Yeah, Amel.
No.
How are you doing?
I'm tired. I'm so tired. I looked so tired this week that my employees demanded that I take Monday off because we're off for Veterans Day. This is this film. My employees
Oh,
are
you
just like,
tomorrow
we need
off?
to take Monday off. Yeah, I do because it's a federal holiday.
That's awesome.
And guess what? Wakanda forever. It's this one, right? That was actually I did the
That's
Hydra.
Hydra.
Jesus Christ.
This is unusable.
Wakanda
We're
forever.
doing it again.
Take Connor. I was like, Connor, do you want to go see Wakanda Forever this week? He's like, I really do, Daddy. I'm like, we're going, bud.
And you went too bad.
Nice.
You're like, suck on it.
How does Wanton feel?
I'm going by myself. You little shit. He also wants to ride his bike because by the way, we taught kind of. This is how you teach a kid to ride his bike. Have another kid learn to ride his bike that's his friend, and then he's like, I want to.
No,
I can
yeah.
do it now. I can do it.
I've always
Fucking
believed
insane.
that. That's how I learned how to braid. My mom tried to teach me to braid for years, and then we went to my one friend's house, and I came home and I knew
Okay,
how to
I mean,
braid,
yeah.
and she
Yeah,
was
so
like, "Well,
You
then."
literally watched the video
Yeah.
because he couldn't even do it. He's like leaning like this on me, and it's like, come on, bud, this fucking sucks. And so he watched his friend do it. He's like, oh, I can do that, and then he's like, you fucking suck, kid. Like, Jesus
Kids are
Christ.
great at teaching other kids stuff.
And
Yeah.
I just watched him in a video do it. And
Yeah.
I can do that. Okay. So now he's like, but Daddy, you like to the mall to go see the movies. I want to go with you. I'm like, if you keep going like this, maybe we can do it like next summer or something. But so of course, can we ride? I'm like, we can't do it now.
Yeah.
You don't like. I literally watched
It's
him.
like hurricane weather this weekend too.
Because
It's like
we're also like riding in a parking lot, and I watched him like fucking just go across the road, no look, just like, and like almost like fucking torpedo into someone's garage, and I'm like, Connie, you're not ready for that.
yeah.
No, I did look. I'm like, I watched you fucking not look. I love you, bud. I love you. Lying's not for you.
Yeah.
It does not work. I did look. I'm like, you may have thought you looked. In hindsight, you didn't look.
Yeah.
Because I watched you.
You weren't looking at shit.
You were looking at being a torpedo and hopefully not dying. And you didn't die. And I'm happy
You
for
didn't
that.
die.
But we're gonna slow you roll a little bit, Bob. Okay, guys. We got
I know.
How are you doing?
man?
How you doing,
this lady?
Hey! I feel great.
Like $1,000,000,
Like,
or like $1,000,000 books. It's like a lot of books.
Do you feel like books at
dusty,
all?
though? Like...
I mean, that's between you two. Knock some dust off over there, big guy.
No, we have a weekend coming up together with, like, some fun stuff happening.
It's 7:00, right?
At 7 o'clock on Saturday. You gotta get your friend over here. Brandon's ready. You gotta get Greg.
Yes, Mom.
This is some behind the scenes business. I'll air on the podcast.
What?
My friend goes, my wife's birthday is the next day. I'm like, hey, buddy. Also, who's playing Donnie again?
That's Greg.
Good. Okay, he got to participate in the server a little bit. You gotta like talk to him a little bit because I'm just like, I have no clue what this character is doing. I don't know any of his motivations.
Have you done these guys' Story Zeros yet? Or
I did.
I know.
Not this version of
I
Story
know.
Zero, but Brandon, yes.
Okay,
I haven't
all right,
posted
we're gonna
my
do
Story
it.
Zero
We
yet.
just started.
Where's my
It's
post?
posted. It's up there. It's live. It's weird that you haven't seen this. It is live.
Yeah, it's really weird.
It's live.
It's weird I haven't seen it.
It's live.
Hey guys, I have some news.
Yeah, let's talk news.
Daphne Keane. Now, do you remember who
Okay.
Daphne Keane is?
Elizabeth Keene's daughter.
I only speak with Elizabeth Keane. No. She played X-23 in Wolverine. The Wolverine.
She was also in
Old Man Logan.
These Dark
Old Man
Materials.
Logan. She was in Logan.
And These Dark Materials.
And she's also in These Dark Materials, you're correct. She has an unnamed role, but supposedly a leading role in the new Acolyte, Star Wars Acolyte series. So,
You think she's going to be the Acolyte?
well, she is very athletic. You know, she did a lot of the stunts from the stuff she's been in. So
She can also scream in Spanish.
which is always fun. Spanish gibberish getting screamed at you. It's like,
Yeah.
ugh.
Especially through a megaphone.
Yeah. So it's exciting to see people getting cast for Acolyte 2. This is the series that's kind of like somewhere between. They didn't really explain it too well. Somewhere between the Phantom Menace and like the High Society, somewhere in there.
The High Society sounds like.
Like the high. What's the high? High Society is like
High Republic.
an old
You
war
know
magazine.
High
High
Republic.
Republic. That's what yeah. Sorry. High Republic.
That name of this
Like-
episode is The High Society.
It's somewhere.
I remember
He's not
that.
wrong. He's not wrong, though. He's right.
Somewhere.
You're 100% right, Matt.
Somewhere.
High Society is boring. Guy. Let's just talk about that. High Society was an old porno magazine. And it was like, oh, I'm fucking a rich lady. Like, what the fuck? Jesus Christ, guys! What's up wrong with
No,
men?
it was like they're classy ladies who
I
take their
don't
clothes
like it.
off,
Like, oh
right?
my
They're so
God.
They're all trimmed
classy.
very nicely.
Yeah.
Oh my God,
They're all white.
God, it's only like
Every single one.
we're
of
3
them.
minutes in. We're only talking about porno magazines.
But so this is somewhere in between there. It says years before, but it doesn't say exactly when. So
Yeah, there's another person announced for that, Matt.
yeah, there is
The voice of Yaddle.
That's right.
That's what we're gonna. Yaddle is confirmed.
Is it
Last
Rebel
time.
Alley Howard?
This.
Rebel Alley Howard.
Do you know who Yaddle? You remember who Yaddle is? Like, explain to the people who Yaddle is.
Yaddle is the Lady Yoda.
Oh, you do? Okay. Oh, wow. So I was hoping you'd be like,
You trying to stump me?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
did.
you're
Like,
like,
stump the chumps. You do not know.
So who's doing her
Bryce
voice?
Dallas Howard.
Oh, okay.
Bryce
Rebel
Dallas-
Alley.
She will not.
I thought you meant Isla Fisher.
But the weird and also maybe awesome thing is that she's not gonna have like a Yoda cadence. So Yoda's mentally like, messed up in some way, right? Like,
No, but Yoda when he was young didn't have that cadence either.
that's also not. Then I don't like it. I don't. What's
It's
wrong
weird,
with it?
like something
You think
happened.
I
He
had-
got really
Through a brick?
old. Yeah.
I really want them to explain how
What?
it happens.
What?
Like, is it happen just when they get old? They get like weird in the brain. I don't know.
Or did Vader hit him in the head with a brick?
Yeah.
He's like, Bop!
Now I will go fuck myself. Fuck myself.
No,
I
you know
will
what
go.
happened is he escaped to that planet
Dagobah,
and then
yes.
to Dagobah, but like his ship crashed or something, and he like
And
so
he hit his head
yeah,
hard, like,
and he was just like yeah,
out of my ship, I
yeah,
will get.
yeah. Who my make? Slimy moat hole out
With the brick, I was
Yeah.
hit.
Yeah.
maybe it's like he breathed in something in Dagobah that fucked his brain up.
Unless the air, Or those like
there's just something.
the little
So wait,
creatures in the
It's like
swamp.
if we were on a planet
So
that was
eventually
near
Luke
Earth, like
will
there was
also
some-
talk like that because
Yeah,
he was also
no.
there for a while. Yeah.
Maybe he was just high, like a constant high. He's like so high.
In the
song
like
Yeah.
When 900 years old you be.
Yeah. I mean, like if there's a lot of like.
Do we all do a Yoda impression that, by the way? One for his, two for hers.
Yeah.
We did, guys. I think that's the first time we've ever done all three Yoda.
Now I'll do a Yaddle impression. What does Yaddle sound like?
Yaddle! Oh,
No,
Yaddle!
no, no, no.
No, it's gonna be like Yaddle!
It's like a Pokemon. She says her name over and over again.
Yaddle! 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 God.
I'm excited for that. I want to say, I'm excited for like a different story, especially in the High Republic. Does seem like a cool era to do some cool Star Wars things.
High society.
And the high society sounds like a great place to do some
does
Star Wars
that mean we
stories.
get Yaddle pornography?
Okay.
I mean, can we get like some Count Dooku? He's kind of like a high society esque.
Well,
doing Yaddle.
that's funny you say that because they have that new show where they're introducing like a lot of Count Dooku
Little
backstory.
Dooku.
Yeah.
It's called Little Dooku, right?
I'm wondering if Yaddle's
That's
in
it.
that.
But it's not-
Little Dooku.
I think-
Lil
Lil
L-A-L.
Yeah,
Lil
Lil
Duke.
I think Yaddle is in the second or third episode of those Star Wars vignettes that are coming out. I'm trying to think what they're called. I can't remember.
They're called Star Wars: The Old Dick.
But Count Dooku is they highlighted him in the first one, but I think Yaddle is highlighted in the second or third episode. And I think it is because Ahsoka is the second episode of it, and then Yaddle and like Count Dooku's relationship, and maybe it's the third one. Not like that. Sexy.
That's
Oh,
where we
geez,
get the
goddamn.
high society.
Yes. I mean, we don't have enough Star Wars porn, right? Like, there's not enough.
I'm sure there's enough if
Do
you.
you know?
I mean,
I'm not even joking. That's the second
I
time.
have looked and there's not enough.
That's
I'm
the
just saying.
second time Star Wars porn has been discussed
Today.
in my life today.
Yeah, I mean, no notes, right? Like,
The Acolyte also has Amanda Steinberg in it and Lee Jung Jae from.
not to be confused with Lee Jung Tower.
No,
yeah.
he's from
Lee Jung Jae.
the Netflix hit TV show where I can't remember. I should look this up.
You know, the Netflix TV
No,
show. Yeah.
where the games, the Squid Game.
Oh.
Yeah, he's the guy from Squid Game.
He's the guy that licks that little
And Carrie Ann Moss
Got
is in
the
it.
umbrella?
Carrie Ann Moss is also in the show. So
Oh, Carrie Ann Moss.
Carrie Ann Moss.
I was
Ann
like,
Moss.
not Carrie
Not
Ann
Carrie
Cross.
Cross.
Yeah.
Carrie
Fun and
Wait, do
play.
you think Carrie Ann Cross was named after Carrie Ann Moss? Like 100%. He's like, that's my name.
I mean, that's why his haircut looks like it does now, because he's doing it for the current Carrie Ann Moss.
And Scarlett always dressed like Neo with all the rubber. Like the
There you
Guys, I think we're
go.
onto something.
Shit.
I'm not even joking here. I have some news, but my news just went away because I fucked up my keyboard with spilling some beer on it. But let's go back to here. Guys, Final Fantasy 16, timed PlayStation exclusive. What do you think of that? Like, it's going to be exclusively on PlayStation 5, but only timed for 6 months, and then they'll release it on other consoles.
Okay, I mean, I feel like they could have a bigger one, but that's fine. That's because Xbox got all the good ones. So like, be a Final Fantasy though.
Well, I mean, Final Fantasy, obviously, for those of us in the know, used to be a huge Sony exclusive for a long time, but Square Enix has obviously since branched out. Basically because PlayStation wasn't like, we're going to give you more money, so like, okay, well, we'll go see these guys too. But PlayStation's like, the PlayStation's like, come back, baby. I'll give you more money.
Baby, come back.
Timed exclusive,
You can
6
bet it
months.
all on
So if you
me.
want to play Matt, if you want to play Final Fantasy, and you see these trailers, Matt, they're like, wow. There's like exploding things, a lot of fire monsters,
A lot of pretty people with like
the
weird
Phoenix
hairdos.
Ifrit is in here. Shiva,
Is Bahamut though?
Ramu. Oh, Bahamut's in this, man. Come on. You
Okay.
can't have a Bahamut. He's a fucking.
Is Bahamut Zero in this?
I think Bahamut Light is in this. Not
Holy
Zero.
shit!
Yeah, he's light. Yeah, he's like light. He's like, oh, I have no calories in me. I have no calories.
He's like all the same great taste, but no calories.
I will destroy your face, but I don't have less calories. Yeah, so and this is actually found out because they were doing. It was an ad for like the DualShock controller, and so they showed Final Fantasy 16, and it was like a disclaimer underneath. It was like PlayStation exclusive producer for 6 months for some reason. I don't know why they put that in the commercial for a controller, but okay.
Sure.
Okay. Cool.
All
Hey,
right.
You know what's not cool? HBO
What?
cancels Westworld
Oh,
before the last season. Like, okay.
I'm honestly like.
I have some mixed feelings.
Honestly,
Yeah.
I think we're good.
Yeah.
We did okay this
Yeah.
season.
I'm one of those people, I like to be a completionist, but the last season was just like so weird.
You like to get brought to completion. You don't edge.
I don't like getting edged.
I don't like getting my orgasm ruined.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I also felt this just sort of had like petered out.
Yeah,
We're like,
it's like when your dick gets limp and then you're still
yeah.
trying to go, and you're like,
Yeah.
okay, well, it's a little limp, but okay, I guess. You still go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Westworld got canceled. You finished the last season, right? So
Yes.
there's no spoilers.
But spoilers for you guys in the
But really, I'm not going to go into it too much. But it kind of ended in a place where it's like, okay,
Yeah, this could be over. It's fine.
it's fine. It's fine.
Use your imagination.
I will miss the Westworld song. I will miss Jeffrey Wright.
I follow him on Instagram, so.
If you miss
You're
Jeffrey
friends with him,
Wright,
my friend with
Yeah.
him.
Batman: The Audio Adventures is for you.
Yeah,
Watch it right. Listen to it right now.
Listen to it right
Put it in your ear
now.
holes.
Okay.
I'll do that in the
I'll
one
check it
that
out.
I have off.
I have.
Put it in your car on the way to work.
So I've been tipping my toe in the world of
Tip your toe.
podcasts and recorded books, or like audiobooks.
But she wants
So-
to tennis, so she's scared of tennis.
I'm like,
Oh, do tennis.
I started
Rabbits.
tennis.
Rabbits is great too.
all right, I'll try rabbits. Let me try rabbits.
Rabbits.
Because I was like not so,
Tennis is-
I don't know.
Rabbits is less scary than tennis.
I don't mind scary.
I like the black
being
tapes, too.
scared.
The
I
black
like the
tapes
black
is
But it
great.
didn't-
I like
Yeah,
the black tapes too. They're all good.
All the Minnow Beats Whale
Yeah.
podcasts. Guys, Minnow Beats Whale podcast. Okay, by the way, podcast listen right now, because we're in podcast corner.
Yeah, let's do it. Podcast.
It's this
corner.
awesome podcast called Electric Easy, which is it's like a cyberpunk futuristic podcast where it's like there's humans and the android people are called electrics, and there's like a huge, it's like a very like not racist but like because whatever
Classist.
yeah between androids.
It's a
and,
racist podcast.
no, it's great because there's a dude that's like totally doing an impersonation of Clancy Brown as one of the characters, but he's not Clancy Brown. And which I was like,
But
is he
he's not.
I had to look it up. I was like, is this Clancy Brown? But it's like basically this dude that's like robophobic, electrophobic, because they were called
Oh,
electric.
yeah.
But he like falls in love with an electric, of course.
What?
But like it's really well done. The music is like directed. She doesn't do all the music, but she does a couple of songs. Kesha, I was like, which is like I downloaded the podcast because it came up in like popular trending things, and I was like, this sounds like it's up my alley. I love cyberpunk stuff, so I like downloaded. I was like, not regretting this at all. They do a bunch of original songs that are like propaganda songs. So it's like kick that can, and they're talking about like kicking like electric.
Yeah.
I'm sick with humans. Kick that
Like
can.
a very like Fallout feel.
It's
yeah.
like very Fallout
yeah.
feel to it. And I was super impressed with a lot of the stuff that's curated for it. I would 100% recommend it. It's worth it. It's really quick. They're like
instead of doing
27
work, I'm just going to play it at work all day.
No, like in the car on the way to work.
Nope, I'm not going to do work now. I'm just going to play this podcast.
And maybe you'll get promoted. Who knows?
Maybe if I introduce you to William, I'm like, William, listen to this, and be like, oh, there you go.
Yeah, Electric Easy sounds great. Yeah, it's fun, and they have like a couple really cool concepts about like the electrics and how humans feel about them, and like there's drug use that's like interesting. It's like the drug called Nirvana, but they all call it Nerve. You know,
Nerve.
Like,
I did
it makes
some
you feel real
nerve,
crazy,
yeah.
man. And for electric, so it connects their minds.
Oh, the nerve does?
Yeah, the nerve. I'm on the nerve, man. You know,
It's good for them, I guess.
it's a lot of fun. Not as fun yet as Batman: The Audio Adventures, which you should be listening to, and I'll keep saying it every week until you do, and you're like, oh, I listened to the first episode, and you were correct. It's Jeffrey Wright's Batman. That's right. And also, Bobby Moore has the penguin. Wah, wah, wah. I'm like,
Freeze
okay,
on the motor.
you
And
had
it's
me
Colin.
at that.
It's Colin.
You had me at that.
Not
Colin.
Farrell.
Colin
Catwoman.
Farrell. Yeah.
Catwoman's Rosario Dawson.
Colin Firth. It's
Colin
Colin
Firth.
Firth.
He's the penguin. That's right, I'm the penguin. You know. Wah, wah, wah. I'm a penguin, I guess. That's do you have a Colin Firth impression? Because we can do no voting on that.
Just say indubitably.
Bridget, I love you.
Oh, I think you win. Shit, that was great.
Guys, speaking of casting, Daniel Kaluuya cast as Spider-Punk.
Oh!
Hobie Brown in
Holy Brown,
Spider-Man
baby.
Across the Universe.
That's right. What a great character
Across
Spider-Punk
Spider-Verse,
is.
I mean, I'm sorry.
And for the Into Spider-Verse 2. What a great casting that is.
Yeah,
Amazing.
fun.
Let's
fine.
do this. Let's
No,
do this.
do it.
Yeah,
I'm all in. I love the first movie. Spider-Punk's amazing, so okay.
I'm excited for that. And that includes actually, obviously, a great actor. Get Out.
Nope.
Nope as well.
Great, nope.
He's in.
Have you watched Nope yet?
Black Panther. Yeah,
Okay.
in the theaters. I thought I watched it with you guys,
I
right?
don't remember. anymore.
Good. They
Did
usually,
we all go together?
I think we did. Usually that's me doing that, so that's interesting.
Oh God.
It's my brain is erased right now.
That's fine. Speaking of awesome casting, guys, Keanu Reeves, Ian McShane join Ana de Armas in the John Wick spinoff Ballerina.
Okay.
Yeah, so John Wick is going to be in the spin.
But
the Jonas
she's
spin.
like, but she is the
The star.
star.
Do you think he's just like walking in and like, hey, good luck, kid.
Yeah.
I'm here. Yeah, hey, what's up? I learned to use nunchucks, by the way. That's another thing that you should know about me. I just learned to use nunchucks.
Hey, totally righteous. Whoa.
Whoa,
be good to your
makes you smaller.
Indubitably. I
What,
say that
what
too.
if he's in the movie, but he's just Ted Theodore Logan?
Yeah.
Like, what if he's in the
Do you know we've never
But he's
watched?
immediately killed.
You guys, we've never watched the new one.
I have it. It sucks.
If you want to burn it.
No, it
Yeah,
sucks.
but we gotta
is
burn
worth
it, right?
It's worth it. Yeah, it's worth
Yeah.
it.
It's worth it for burning.
Yeah.
I have another one that I might look up when I talk to someone else about it and like you shouldn't glorify this movie. We'll talk about it off camera though.
Oh no.
That's a bad list of movies.
Yeah.
But I think I can get it pretty easily.
I have another thing.
What?
Disney is actively developing an Indiana Jones television series.
Is it a young Indiana Jones Chronicles?
No,
Richard.
it's old Indiana Jones. It's going to be more.
No, I'm just kidding.
Who is Indiana Jones in this?
First of all, why can't we? I'm ready for animated
Chris Pratt.
Indiana Jones.
Chris Pratt.
Right?
Chris Pratt.
It's probably Chris Pratt. But I hope it's Mutt. It's going to be Shia LaBeouf.
No. Oh my God. No, it's not. Not for
Hey,
Disney.
I'm
Are
his
you
son.
kidding me?
It's me. Mutt, I'm back. Finally. You
I'm
wanted me
Mutt.
back, right? I wasn't blackballed from the industry for being.
I tried to pick up his
person.
hat and he went. Mm-mm.
Obviously, you guys don't know the voice that he does because it's much deeper
No,
in that movie.
not in
And
that
it's
movie.
He
He's
sounds
like this.
Yeah, in that
no,
movie,
he totally
totally-
sounds like this.
So like this. Like this.
Guys, you vote for this because you know. You can look this up on the internet. Before.
You know,
won?
hey,
Who's
look
next?
at these three people. Who do you think watched that movie the most? It's definitely this one right here.
Well, and she turned off the sound.
I
That was a
watched
weird
it
thing.
so many times. No,
Seeing those, like,
not like that. I have to be embarrassed enough just saying that I watched it the most
She
time.
polished the pink canoe, if you will.
I really like that. Polished the pink canoe.
Yeah. I read that today and I was like, I like that one. Perfect.
That's a really
No, no.
nice way of saying
Yes.
it. Yeah.
That was a good one. Guys. Matt,
Ew, no, he's so gross. He's like
Too late now.
all
You already
fucked
polished
up. Oh.
Matt, what if I told you
Oh.
What if I told you
that we can both put it in your stash?
that we can both put it in my stash?
What? Oh.
Horizon
Horizon.
MMO is in the works.
That's right.
Coming from Sony.
And
And-
NCSoft.
NCSoft, two MMO powerhouses, in my opinion.
So can I be a dude finally?
Yeah. You can be a dude. Or you can just be the redheaded, looks like just like Aloy that you want to be. Man, we know. And you're like, Alloy, I have two L's.
I'm gonna be like,
XX afterwards because someone
first of
took the name
all,
first.
my hair would be blue. It'd be cobalt because that's
Like, I'm Alloy's sister, Cobalt.
and also I'll be way hotter.
Just like really big titties, like tig old babies just hanging, just bouncing around.
Like to the point where you're like, what is this guy doing? What's going on in his life? Like,
We know you're a guy. Stop. Like, no,
Oh,
I'm a
lady.
female. Ooh, I just like them. I'm just sex positive. Like, you're not. Just please stop.
please go away.
Also, your mic is live and I can hear you as a man.
I'm a lady.
You just said I'm a lady. I don't know why, but okay. Oh God.
Hey
I'm
guys,
excited
want
for
to
that.
play my stash?
Dude, I'm okay with that. Like we can play. We can do. It's like multiplayer finally for that game. Let's
Are you
do
gonna
it.
play?
Let's put it into
I mean, we can-
stashes.
I can be Aloy,
We can hunt
Yes.
robot dinosaurs together.
and I can put it
You
all
can make
in
your
my
own
No,
character.
stash.
you can be KT.
What? And you can put it all in
Oh,
your
yeah.
stash. Like store.
You want to put something in my stash, honey? I think you've always kind of wanted to put something in my stash.
Oh my god!
You know what I'm
All
saying?
right, I'll do it.
Yes, we did it, guys.
I'll do it.
So, I
Oh my god, can we start a new one and it'll be like Conan playing the video games, but it'll be me playing the video games? I would totally do that.
Yeah, let's do it. You're in. Let's do this. You're in. Let's do this. I'll produce. Let's do this.
We had long necks.
Long necks. I mean, I already got a long neck.
We gotta play that scary one and
5 Minutes Freddy's.
Not that one.
The Man of Medan.
We have to play Uncle Grandpa.
Uncle Grandpa.
I love Uncle
That's a TV show.
Grandpa.
I don't
Guys,
know.
Dragon Age Absolution is going to hit Netflix on December 9th.
Is that anime? What is that?
It's a cartoon. Yeah. So the voice actors, Kimberly Brooks is Miriam, who's the lead character. She's an elven rebel or something. But also some more recognizable names, because we're speaking of Aloy. Ashley Birch, who's the voice of Aloy, also Tiny Tina and Kate Bishop in the Marvel Avengers series as well, is going to play Quidion, a Kunari mage whose attributes are bubbly blathermouth.
She's
you
just
can
a
play Tiny Tina, so-
blabbermouth.
She played
Like,
Tiny Tina,
talks a
so
lot,
it's basically
you know?
Tiny Tina, right? Like,
Yeah. But also, it's weird because Kunari are kind of known for being more stoic.
And they smell bad.
normally. Yeah, and
Yeah.
Kamari. No, that's Kamari, not Kunari. Okay? You're thinking of the bull, Matt, or the Sten from the first
I would
one.
assume the bowl smells bad too.
The bull's gotta smell. But he also, like, smells sexy bad. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like, you're like, I still want to fuck him.
Like dirty and earthy.
He's Freddie Prinze Jr. Yeah. You're like, ooh, that dick smells, but let's go. Yeah. Matthew Mercer also playing a main character named Fairbanks.
Okay.
Cool.
Sure.
Will it be as good as Cyberpunk as you understand?
No.
It will not.
It was great.
Right though. It was good.
It was great. Knocked it out of the
I
park.
just finally finished and I was like, just like crying.
Yeah, well, there's a mod for Cyberpunk where you can
Get that
sanity check,
jangle.
basically.
Oh.
You do like a sanity check.
I mean, you should do that anyway.
You can lose your shit.
Because every time I be is just fucking crumbs to the fucking tits, and I'm like, let's do this shit. And I'm like, oh yeah, I should go cyberpsychosis, I guess.
This is probably too much for a human.
But you know what? Gorilla arms, baby! Gorilla arms,
But
baby!
definitely a grill arm.
I always want to do like the rocket launcher or the nano weapon.
I suck with the
grill
Mantis
arms.
thing.
You know, grill
Grill
arms.
arms are the just.
Grill arms.
I'm shooting in grill arms. That's what-
Like, and then I'll just rip this gun off and start shooting people with it. Sorry, tank gun. You're now my gun.
We YouTube.
Like, if you were in a cyberpunk world, what kind of role would you want to play? And I'm actually asking this for research purposes. Because I do have a cyberpunk RP that I've already...
Dude, so my other DM also wrote up a cyberpunk, and he's been checking it out. No, I'm just saying it's not like that.
I know, right?
It's not like that. It's just
I'm just jelly, man. I want something to DM for me. You know what I'm saying?
I want
something to DM for me.
I'll DM for you.
So, but
Yeah,
he
several.
said it's awesome because in the one that he was checking out, the cyberpunk game that's been written up, it's just, you just roll for everything. So
Yeah.
you just
No, dude.
you roll for
Dude,
like
Cyberpunk
character description and like
Cyberpunk- Cyberpunk 2022. They might have Cyberpunk Red now.
yeah.
I'm listening to this one podcast called Dark Future Dice, and it is so fucking hilarious because these two people have never played Cyberpunk before. So he's we'll just roll all your character and so he's like roll your and they like roll a d6 and it's like your character is not liked by anyone. He's like, well, I had Christmas that. He's like, well, figure that out. Like, your character has a shady past. It's like, well, fuck, I'm like a corporal. He's like, well, okay, you have to figure that out. You know? and like this, the one person who's like has zero charisma basically for their character is like, you have an ally in this gang, and he's like, because you helped them. And like, well, how would that happen? I have zero charisma. Like, well, because you must have helped them out. I guess.
Yeah.
Work it out.
Figure it out.
the fuck out. Like,
Figure it out.
and so, like, in real time, figuring in the session 0 was so great for it. And I keep listening to it because it's only two. It's funny because it's just one DM and two people, and it's something I think I think that maybe over here that could be fun.
See, super secret game.
Yeah, just like a wrong little game maybe.
I-
And they do little 20-minute sessions. They had a fun one where like they put the two people in this situation They're like, oh, you're in this room, you have to find this thing, and they were fucking around, so he's like, oh, okay, like 50 gang dudes coming, and they're like, okay.
Oh, no.
Because Cyberpunk is like...
Run?
Cyberpunk is like a very unforgiving system, too, where it's like, if you fuck around, you find out. And so these guys are like, we're gonna fuck around. He's like, well, here you go.
That much like watching Cyberpunk.
But what's awesome is because you roll...
they just found out.
You roll less, your die are smaller for that, so you're running like a D10. So if you roll like a 10, you're critting a lot easier in that game. So this guy kept rolling like 9s and 10s on his things, and he was just doing stupid ass shit. And he's like, "Well, okay, you convinced these guys that not to kill you."
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun though, because like the DM was kind of new at it too, but like they were all fun people like that were friends. You could tell, so like they were all having
Sounds awesome.
Sure. So maybe.
All right.
We got any news left? Because I'm all out. I'm all.
I have too much news left because you kept stealing mine, guys. I have a really great news that you should know.
Okay.
What?
And also, how are you on the news, by the way? There's one great thing you should have left. I have two things left.
I didn't write anything down. That's why.
Street Fighter 6, Matt. This is for you.
I didn't write this down
This
at
is
all.
made for you.
Okay.
Street Fighter 6 is adopting a dynamic control scheme to help button mashers excel.
Oh, great.
So people like you just
or also like you.
100% me. I own it. I own it.
I'm just saying.
Street
Fighter 6? You own Street Fighter 6?
She does. She already has the beta.
No, I'm just a
They said
master.
Tiger.
I'm a
Tiger.
Tiger
uppercut.
Button mash. The button mash.
They ensure that every player can be included and have fun.
Yeah.
Tiger.
So I don't know how that works. Like if you just press enough buttons to throw a Hadouken or something.
Tiger uppercut.
Like oh. Tiger. Hadouken.
Tiger uppercut.
Shoryuken.
Oh my god. I had a fire drill today, and that's kind of what that was like. Only a lot louder and shriller in my ear over and over again.
Tiger.
I don't know what just happened.
Sagata's my favorite character play. Just say keep going.
Tiger.
Tiger. Tiger.
So if as our fighting game expert here, what do you think happens when someone goes? What move do you think they do?
You're probably gonna guess right. That's what
You might guess right.
I don't know.
I might fully guess right.
Hadouken.
That's what it sounds like. It's some sort of kick. I have no idea.
So that's actually when Ryu does his hurricane kick.
Use hurricane kick.
The one that goes Okay. I'm feeling good.
Guys,
about that.
everyone has turned this off.
Sonic
Wait,
Boom.
what about Tiger? What
Sonic
is Tiger?
Tiger's is a Hadouken like wave.
Okay, yeah.
Then Tiger uppercut. Tiger uppercut. I did like an Italian but yeah,
Yeah.
It's uppercut. It's uppercut.
Fuck that stupid thing.
Yeah.
Guys, here's the thing that you should have had, by the way.
I probably
day just
I
happened.
probably read it. But
What? And 7 days.
So as you know, as a huge Mass Effect fan,
I
That's a
know
Mass Effect
some Mass
releases.
Effect stuff.
because you're gonna do Mass Effect RP when we're done with this.
Eventually.
Listen,
my
Let's
character
do
is
it.
fully
character man
Oh,
for this.
my
I know.
character is fully. Our characters are fully fleshed out. Yes, we're never gonna do that.
So it shows the 7 day thing was this kind of beautiful piece of concept art, which looks kind of like this maybe
It looks like a Mass
something being
Effect.
built. Something
It looks like a Mass
wrecked.
Effect drive being or Mass Effect.
And there's a
being
sound
rebuilt.
playing with the concept art. And there's also some movement in the picture. But it's
What?
mostly a picture. So it shows an alliance. What do you think about that coloring, though, Matt? What do you think that coloring look like?
Well, it looks like an alliance. It's got an alliance rebuild for this.
Or hear me out. Cerberus. Those are the yellow and the white, the whitish gray color.
Okay.
Cerberus color.
Okay.
Is that it? That's
it right there.
Yeah.
Yes. They're building a mass relay, but you're like, is it a mass relay? If you look at the bottom left of that picture, there's actually some text.
Yeah, I saw that.
And the text says this. Hold on, I have it right here. It says, Vacuum Dock Relay Construction Record, monitoring station operated by Green Dagger Limited. property of Deep Space, Dow SAV, which is Standard System Alliance Vehicle or something.
System Alliance Vehicle.
/ ship captain. So this might be a ship that can travel via Mass Effect.
Maybe it is the Mass
Field
Effect drive.
relay, like
makes its own Mass Effect field around it or something?
Yes, maybe. Sub Navark. Okay. This is kind of interesting too. Soral Zillion Jones. It's like a mixture of Quarian and human, like maybe a human and Quarian got married or something. And this is there's also a
like
lot
you
of
and Tally. You mean?
There's a ton of others.
It's like you and Tally Zora.
Me and we said we're making a kid, and that kid is gonna have a weird number of fingers.
Yeah. Okay.
How many fingers did you get?
So there's a weird like in back in the film, and of course some weird dude in Russia. I mean, he's like, "Oh, I know how to filter this out and filter out the sound." It's Liara speaking with a Geth.
Yeah, and speaking with the Geth, like maybe they're working together.
Well, I mean, because why the fuck not at this point?
Yeah,
right? We're in a world that's fucked. We're in a universe that's fucked,
and they kind of hinted from the first thing last year that Geth would be involved in this.
I mean, just with a giant critter that looked like a Geth head.
But they didn't say they're going to be alive. They didn't say anything else. But now,
what if your main character's Geth? What do you play as a Geth?
Is she a hot Geth? I'm saying she.
A Geth with boobs. Yeah, of course. You're going to let you do it. Yeah, like a booby robot. Do you think you'll get to select nipples?
Gross on boobs.
Like, you get to select like nipples, but they'll be like input ports or something.
Liara is obviously involved in this game. I really don't mind if she's the main character, but also it'd be cool if she still guides the main character in some way.
So there's a little more information on this. Liara's mentioning the council and not to underestimate human defiance. Another big possible clue is that there's an MR7 on there, which probably stands for mass relay. There's no word if Commander Shepard is returning at this point. Both Mark Meer and female Shepard Jennifer Hale, yes, thank you. Jeez. Both Jennifer Hale and Mark Meer have not confirmed their return.
But they were on the M7.
Well, and Jennifer Hale went to the point where she's like, we don't know anything about this. They haven't told us anything. So maybe not returning. For the record, I'm fully okay with it.
What's her name? Melissa Hillis?
Ali Hillis?
Ali Hillis. She was on there too. Yes. And she went, because she was already a part of whatever this is. Because she voiced Liara.
Yeah.
So there's another surprise teaser that was released that same day. Was a cool piece of like city art that may be in Asari cities such as Thessia or Ilium. That the interesting thing about this photo was that there were Solarians and Turians on the planet, and they were both wearing masks over their face, which means that maybe like uninhabitable from the Reapers attacking or something. Or it's just a fully different place. A lot of people thought it might be Omega too because it's like a reddish tint to the picture. But
maybe that's just what the Reapers did to the planet.
Yeah, it doesn't look like Omega's atmosphere, so I don't think it's that. But that was one of the theories I saw. Another interesting thing is that they also
is that the
yes,
that's
one of them. There's another one too, but that's one of them. Solar Electronics is teased, which is because a lot of people thought this was going to be like 500 years in the future, some shit, because Asari can live forever or whatever. But it may just be a few years in the future, and more proof of that is shown in that first picture. They have looks like maybe a date on the bottom, which is November 7th, 2190.
Could this be the Citadel? Tall buildings.
Remember, at the end of Mass Effect 3, the arms of the Citadel flew off into fucking space.
Yeah.
So it could be, but that would
like
be
a rebuild or something. Maybe Omega and Citadel combined to make something.
I'm thinking like because those other planets got fucked up horribly, so they're just like undergoing like apocalyptic maybe kind of.
I haven't seen that picture. That
conditions. So we're thinking 2190 is actually 4 years after the last.
That's when the next movies or next game's going to come out.
The next game is going to come out in 2190, guys. Get ready for it. It'll be live action. So 4 years after the Mass Effect 3. But the last thing I'll add before I'm done with all this stuff. They data mined the actual file and it says Caesarium system, which Caesarium system is not a current system in the Mass Effect universe, but if they're making like kind of weird new ships, it could be something related to Mass Effect Andromeda, as well,
or it could be something having to do with how they've now combined. If you pick the synthesis ending, then everything is combined.
Well,
so maybe there's
from the pictures we've seen though, like it is looking like this is
you
more
think it's destroying it.
Okay,
all right.
Because obviously, like no one's controlling the Reapers,
and all the Mass Effect drives are just the mass relays have been destroyed.
And that's what but also the one thing that's weird in destroying is that it also kills the Geth.
Yeah,
but what I'm thinking is that because the Geth can like just turn themselves off and shit, maybe they're not killed in that way, and they turn themselves back on. I don't know. That's
confusing.
That's okay. Well, let me explain that, and that's fine.
I just want to play the game.
Yeah,
but I get it.
Yeah.
The Caesarium system. They also
lie to me. Just lie to me.
They also have the numbers 314, which supposedly is a reference to the First Contact War,
or Pi.
There's also an interesting thing that in that first picture, if you listen, I think it's if you listen to the date. Oh no, it's in the text. I think it says intercept. Which possibly means that the thing they're looking at is something they're spying on, like maybe you're infiltrating that big ship, that big ship's creation.
Take it down.
Maybe stealing it. Maybe doing something else with it.
It's my ship now.
Yeah,
maybe it's my ship.
It could be the new Normandy. They also show a couple little ships, and one of the little ships they are surmising is your ship. That ship they showed in the 2021 N7 that crashed. It's not crashed, but landed. They're thinking that it looks a little bit like that ship.
That's what I remember them guessing it last year. Like they're like, this could be like a smaller, like lighter, faster ship. Than you had before. And
of course, it's a Mass Effect relay. It's going to be, even if it's a ship, it's going to be a big thing most likely.
Much bigger.
And this is a little tiny ship that's like going towards it in the view. So who knows? I'm excited. This is with my interest. We'll say
they're going to do this once a year. Until 2190.
Yeah.
Just until 2190, and then finally a game will come out.
We're all dead.
And then it'll be super disappointing. We're like, fuck.
Hey guys, I think this is our best one we've ever done, so.
And it's like 50 minutes long.
Yeah, too long.
It's not
too long. Hey guys, thanks for stopping by.
We love you though.
Stay classy.
Fing Fan Fum.